Welcome to Channel Today in History. In today's video we will talk about the day, July 31st, 1912. Economist Milton Friedman is born. Along with Henry Simmons and Friedrich Hayek, Milton Friedman is the main representative of the Chicago School, a group of economists who believe that competitive markets, free from state intervention, contribute to making the economy work more efficiently. Considered one of the greatest economists of his time, he received many honors, including the 1976 Nobel Prize for Economics for his studies in the analysis of consumption, history, and monetary theory, as well as the policy of economic stabilization. His postulates were the basis of neoliberal policies adopted by some countries in the 1980s. Descended from an Austro-Hungarian family, Milton Friedman was born on July 31, 1912, in New York, and began his higher studies at Rutgers University. From there he passed through the universities of Chicago, Columbia, Cambridge, and Stanford. From 1935, he would work for the Economic Association of the Natural Resources Committee, the National Office of Economic Research, and the Department of the Treasury, where he was in charge of fiscal policy. In 1945, he transferred as a professor to the University of Minnesota, and a year later obtained the post of professor of economic theory at the University of Chicago, where he researched monetary aspects and business cycles in collaboration with the National Office of Economic Research. During the 1950s, Friedman was an advisor to the Marshall Plan, and in the 1960s he continued his research on monetary issues and was an economic advisor to the Republican Party. He was an unofficial advisor to Richard Nixon, and both President Reagan and British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher applied his theoretical proposals, although Friedman was very critical of the development of that application. The economic policy of Western governments, after World War II, followed the criteria of the Keynesian school, with a state that directs the economy as the main investor, to assure the population of some minimum goods that allow for a high rate of consumption, which encourages production, with which economic growth should be continuous and major recessions prevented. Friedman criticized these theories and considered that their application in the United States would end the so-called American dream. Unlike Keynesianism, the Chicago School, or neo-quantitative, is based on the assertion of neoclassical liberalism by Adam Smith, who argued that the market is the only source of wealth. The benefits of companies would be the only generators of economic growth, so the state should encourage individuals to invest, reducing taxes, which reduce investment and reduce benefits. Friedman criticized the importance of the public sector in the West, showing the distortion of state intervention in the functioning of markets. He proposed dismantling the welfare state and letting the laws of supply and demand play out freely. He updated the quantitative theory of money, denouncing the inflationary effects of Keynesian expansive policies, even though he advocated protective measures against poverty, such as an income tax with negative bans for lower-income citizens. Did you like the video? In the description you will find the blog link with the full article. Give an incentive by subscribing to the channel, liking, commenting, and sharing with your friends. Hugs. Until the next.